Look, as everybody know that I went to court in Biloxi for supposedly putting inappropriate signs on a phone pole. I was arrested for inappropriate signs on a phone pole and a phone call. Besides that phone call, it was added in later about my YouTube channel. They're trying to take it down and all my evidence and my hard work. I have not been allowed to speak or present any part of my case. The mayor has people as the judge, Mr. Riff. I'll put his name in the comments here in a minute and all his information. Has done business with him outside of this court hearing. Also, the prosecutor has done business with him outside of this court hearing. My attorney has misrepresented me, and I have recorded phones with the FBI. I had to call my local office. I had to resource all my avenues now. I called the Biloxi. I have all my recorded calls, by the way. Nobody will let me file charges against the mayor for misrepresentation of his power by bringing me to court in his city using people that he has done business with, only 7 people, and threatened to put me in jail for a long period of time. And at the same time, they want me to shut up. Well, I have right here with me confidential information that is this right here is back from 1988. Okay. The mayor wants me to shut up because his father trafficked me and my mother. And this is classified information that is also a court document where they were arrested. Even his sister was arrested for prostitution. Oh, I wonder why. But they all got off and they still hold political power. And they are trying to remove me in this court, in a fraudulent court. They had nobody in there, just me and these special people. I went in today to put this into evidence, okay? And they refused to let me put this into evidence. Well, this right here would prove why Andrew Gillich sat on the stand to misuse his power and say that I should have been shut down a long time ago because his father trafficked me and my mother. My mayor's father had his hands in the trafficking of me and my mother. And they will not bring that to light. When the mayor said that he feels like his life is in danger, well, my son has 6 plates in his fucking face. 6. And out of city funds, why is money going to Raynor Street to a drug house? Right around the corner from where my son was beaten. So, I know how they paid the people to do it. Okay? Out of city funds. And these people are trying to really keep me quiet, and I am being denied to be able to make a report or put any of my evidence into court to protect myself. On a city ordinance that they're threatening to stick me in jail for up to 6 months right now. Also, my friend looked up last night that if these people are threatening to put me in jail, it's my constitutional right to ask for a jury trial, and I'm told that I'm not allowed to have one in this case. Only 7 people there are allowed to seal my fate for standing up for what happened to me, my family, and many others. I Googled Gillich, the mayor's last name. It is very prominent, meaning you have to be in that family to have that last name. My attorney refused to bring that up yesterday, too, as well, in court. He also refused to bring up the name of the book in court. That book is about multiple crimes that has been looked over and covered over. But there is a section in there that is about me and my mom, our human trafficking, the things that I have researched on the Gillich family, and the things that my mama knows about the Gillich family. Also on my YouTube, and also I think I have it on Facebook, they have my mama locked away in a government research facility, okay? And with that being said, it's called a nursing home, but really it's a government research facility for the people who own it, and that's how they get their money. Okay, and I am trying my best right now. I am going to the Capitol, and I'm going to be filing some paperwork tomorrow, and hopefully talking to the right people, not down here. I will be putting up the phone calls with the FBI. I have a lawsuit over here sitting with me that I filed back when they kidnapped my mama against the state, and I filed it in the wrong court. That's what I did. I give it to the wrong people, the people that I was going against. Well, this time I'm filing it against everybody involved in this fraudulent court, and I'm going to put a lien on your shit, because you're not going to sit here and try to railroad me into jail time for standing up against people who fucked me and my mother. Literally fucked us, beat me, made me deaf, because grown men didn't want to feel like they're raping children. Okay? I have documentation to prove, and I want the court transcript. He sat there and lied. Yesterday, he was more pissed off about the pile of shit. Most of the court hearing was about the pile of shit more than it was about putting inappropriate signs on a pole, because they can't prove that I put inappropriate signs on a pole. But the police officer lied. Biloxi Police Department will not let me file on that police officer charges for perjury. And I could prove that they committed perjury because the police officer and our mayor both said that I brought him a fake pile of shit, which is a prank and not illegal, on Christmas and Valentine's Day. So therefore, they're trying to sit here and say that I'm constantly harassing the mayor, and I'm not. I took him a pile of shit on Valentine's Day and told him, I can't wait till your family gets brought to justice. They kidnapped my grandson. They beat my son. They almost killed my mother. Have I done anything illegal over the past 7 years to these fucks that has destroyed my family's life and took my family away? No, I have not. I have waited in resources and trying to do my resources, trying to do what's right, do it the right way, while these people are trying to lock me up and shut me up. So I'm going to be recording this. I will have the phone calls up. As soon as I get off of here, I will start recording the phone calls and getting them out online. And I will be filing with, hopefully up here in Jackson, for misrepresentation, and for the mayor misusing his power. And also, he's in the wrong jurisdiction. If he really fears for his life, like he said on stand, when nobody in his family is hurt by my family, but my family is hurt by the cover-up of the corruption of his. I'm going to be filing perjury and misrepresentation, and I'm doing a cease and desist letter tonight that will be emailed to multiple organizations in the government, as well as them that I did file these cease and desist letters, and I will have them notarized. So I'm just letting these people know I'm not playing. They're not going to have a fraudulent court. I also have the people at the courthouse today, when I tried to bring them these FBI files as classified documentation of his brother and father being arrested. Yeah. It's a court document of the city of Biloxi, by the way. That's been covered up. But it was given to us, so I'm going to use it. Because they're not going to shut me up, and they're not going to hide what they did, and they're not going to have a fraudulent court, and he's not going to use his friends, because at this point in time, they have all committed a crime. When two more people get together to conspire against another person to violate their rights, do you know what that's called? Think about it. It's conspiracy. Conspiracy is actually a crime, people. So understand that. 2 or more people got together, because there's 7, and they had a thought, and they're acting on their action to violate my rights with people that he has done business with, then I can prove to violate my rights, and it's not in the right jurisdiction for this if the mayor is going after a person in his community. So also, if he's going to call in a special court, he can't call in his friends. He can't call in people that he is associated with. He has to call in somebody outside the whole jurisdiction of Stone, Jackson, and Harrison County. He didn't do that. And my attorney is misrepresenting me and will not put no evidence in for me to defend myself against the mayor's lies on the stand or the police officers. They also will not provide the body cam that they said they had, but they just can't upload it for the court to see it, because it's the most peaceful resisting arrest I've ever seen in my life. Even the cop admitted it on the thing. It was the lowest resisting arrest because I didn't resist. But there is no evidence on record, none, for me to be able to defend myself in the court hearing that they had yesterday. All they waiting on is for this judge that is his friend to watch 20 of my videos that they selectively picked that does not show everything about what they've done to my family or the evidence of what has happened to my family over the past 7 years. Not one single bit of it. I have over 1,000 videos, and they have already censored my YouTube. They have already tried to take it down, and I quit posting on one of my YouTubes because of that, so I can save my information. But in this court hearing, they're trying to have all my shit removed. That is illegal. That is misuse of power, and he's covering up crimes that, doing this, he's committing crimes because I'm speaking out against his family for recording child rape. I Googled Nembla and Gillage, and I came up with sex sites where I watched myself, transvestites, grooming young girls to hump on it. Okay? To hump on it. The little black girl didn't know what the fuck to do. So, I can't unsee that shit. I know what happened to me, and with that being said, I'd be damned. I don't go down without a fucking fight. I would appreciate it if y'all please follow my channel, share my stuff to groups, because the more people I can get on this and on these phone calls that I'm about to put up to prove that I am fighting for my family and I am in danger because the mayor's family are not good people. I even got documentation here from 1988 shows that they're involved in murder, drugs, and human trafficking because it's prostitution. That's what they got charged with for everybody else. What they did to everybody else was just prostitution. They didn't get charged with human trafficking. So, do they have political power in Biloxi? Yes. Too much to have a court case on a city ordinance of me going against the mayor, exposing his family for child rape, and they refused to let me speak or put any evidence in to protect myself. So I have to file what I have to file, and please share my video and look for the upcoming phone calls. Thank you. Much love.